Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a video on how I highlight and contour using NYX products. So if you'd like to see how I get this look, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so I've already applied my base, which is the NYX Pore Filler Primer, and then I went over that with the HD Studio Photogenic Foundation in shade 6 Natural Beige. And I have also corrected my under eye discoloration using the contour palette, cream palette thing, this pink shade right here. And on my eyebrows I have the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in, what's it called? Ash Brown, yes, duh. And the NYX, what is this called? Tinted Brow Mascara in Chocolate. Delicious. So, let's get started with the rest of the contouring and highlighting. Now for this, I actually prefer to start with the darker shades and then go in with the lighter shades so that I'm not muddying things up if I put dog hair. So that I'm not muddying things up if I go a little too hard with the darker color. So I'm just going to be using the light cream contour palette, and I'm going to be using this shade right here to contour with. Why can't I speak like a human being when I'm talking to my camera? I don't understand why that is, but I just like completely freak out. I'm just taking a little concealer brush right here, and then I'm going to apply where I want to contour. So right here is where you normally want to contour, from the top of your ear towards the corner of your mouth, but you don't want to go down too far. You kind of, I stop like right here. You can kind of see that natural shadow right here and how it ends. So I just want to emphasize that basically. I'm also going to bring this up and around my hairline to add a little bit more warmth and dimension. Ooh, see, that line is so much nicer. Okay, so I'm back and my camera died, so this has just kind of been chilling on my face for about 30 minutes. So let's hope that it still blends out. I think it will because my skin is super oily, so shit's not gonna dry, okay? Let's be honest. So I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and start to blend that out. I actually really love how this blends out so easily. Like, it doesn't even really take effort to blend out this cream contour. I think I'm going to use two things to highlight. So for under my eyes, I'm going to use the HD concealer in shade 4. Hopefully I have enough left that I can actually get it out. And I like to mix that with the what is this? This is another concealer that I like to mix the other one with to highlight it further. It's the yellow color. It just says CW10 on the top. And I just like to mix those two together because the yellow kind of brightens it a little bit more. I'm going to start on the rest of my highlighting. I saved the under the eyes for last. And in order to highlight, what colors am I going to use? I am going to go back into this little palette here, and I will be using this color here at the top right corner and this yellow color here. I'm just going to probably mix the two together. And then I am going to go right underneath where I placed that original contour. That just helps redefine it a little bit more. And I just kind of bring it down a little on the side of the face, a little bit on my chin, forehead, and finally down the center of the nose. Oh wait, not finally. I also have to do my upper lip. Sorry guys. Beautiful. And again, just blending out with my Beauty Blender sponge. So now that I've done that, I'm going to go in with those liquid concealers that I mentioned before. Going over all of those other areas with this yellow color as well, because I think it just brings it out that much more. So I will go ahead and add that. See how that just kind of takes it to the next level? Like, my skin looks freaking awesome right now. So now I'm going to go ahead and set all of the darker areas with a matte brown shade from the contour palette. And I think what I want to use is this shade right here, which is the lightest of all the lightest and grayest of all of the brown colors. And to apply that, I'm going to take my Real Techniques contour brush. I really, really like this brush. It gives you like a nice crisp line right there. just to really set that color in. I've noticed if you're really light-handed with it, sometimes when you use flash photography, all of your contouring just kind of disappears and it defeats the whole purpose of doing it, you know, so. Okay, so now I'm going to try something I haven't done before. I'm going to use the loose banana powder to bake my highlights, or cook, or whatever. I just haven't used this one in particular. I have used the Ben Nye banana powder, but I've never played with this one, so I thought it would be interesting to see how that turns out. I'm just taking a regular little square sponge so that I can get those nice sharp lines. Just patting it in there and then laying it down pretty thick. What I'm going to do is just let this sit here for, I don't know, like 2 or 3 minutes, I guess, and then buff it away. So far, like, I think this looks really awesome. I have some powder in my brows. Beautiful. It's just absolutely beautiful. Okay, so it's been about 2 minutes now, and what I'm going to do is just kind of buff everything out and wipe away any excess powder I have on my face. So in order to do that, I'm going to take this buffing brush here that I believe is from RC Cosmetics, and I'm just going to start buffing in circular motions. The thought process that I have behind just buffing it instead of just wiping away where the light areas are is that this is also going to help blend the darker colors and just make it look a little more natural and not so harsh. So let's see how that goes. Blending that out that way just kind of made everything, like, it looks like more natural and not so like screaming in your face crazy contour. I actually really like this. I am just going to add back a little bit of the bronzer, but I'm going to use this shade this time to just kind of warm it up. So this is the one I used originally, and now I'm going to use this to warm it up a little bit on a more, see, I'm using half a brush, but I got mad love for this brush. It's from Pure, and I'm just going to keep using it. I could probably literally just glue it back onto the handle, but I'm too lazy, so what are you going to do? Alright, so taking this color and tapping off the excess. I'm just going in like circular motions here. I'm just kind of adding a little bit of that color back in. So I guess I am going to go in with a little bit more of that contour on my nose just because it basically disappeared. And I have a fat nose, so I need to contour. And we're going to try this one, which is, I don't know because there's no name on it. I'm guessing that it's a crown brush. I don't know, but it looks like this. It's like a little shader brush. And I'm going to dip it into that grayish tone color again. Soft Spoken. I love this color. It's just kind of a neutral pink color. It's not too pink, not too orange. And I'm just going to apply this here. I think I will mix the two highlighters together from the contour palette. So this one here and this one here. And to do that, I will be using the Real Techniques brush again. And just dipping into both of these. Just applying that along the tops of my cheekbones. And then a little bit above my eyebrow. A little bit on the tip of my nose here. And right here in this little dip. And of course the Cupid's bow. Okay, so that's it for how I highlight and contour my face using all NYX products, and now I'm just going to finish the rest of my face and then show you the complete final look. Where are you now that I need ya? Thank you, Jacqueline, for getting that stuck in my head today. She Snapchats that song like every day, and I'm just like...